Luka Daniels and Kyle Phillips.
We got an amazing bell ringer over here tonight. A lot better than the other bell ringer we've been having.
We do love our bell ringer here at the Royston Dome.
His name's Whoopi, and ladies, he is single. I got your back, bro.
Luka Daniels sends Kyle Phillips off the ropes.
Oh my God. He just got back from knee surgery.
And Luka Daniels has escaped to the outside and is parking orders towards Rick Page.
I wish he would slap Rick Page.
I wish we could all collectively get in a line and slap Rick Page. You kind of run this place. Could you set that up?
You know what? Let me talk to JJ.
Luka Daniels back in the ring once more.
And a huge side headlock from Luka Daniels.
Shut up.
Did I do it right?
No. You have to wait for the right time, and then you do it. Patience, Scott. Delicacy. Not delicacy.
And a big, huge side headlock. Oh, God. And Luka Daniels with a huge whip off and shoulder tackle. Oh, no. He's in real trouble now. Am I doing it right?
Scott, please shut up. Please.
Do I need to threaten you with your job again?
Luka Daniels complaining to the referee that Kyle Phillips had his hair, though Kyle Phillips not usually the one to go for the hair.
He had the hair. I seen it.
You seen it.
I seen it.
Some of that Habersham education for you.
And another huge side headlock from Luka Daniels.
Daniels sent off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle.
I don't know if you knew this or not, but he does strong people stuff.
Oh, trust me, I unfortunately know nothing strong about that. Clotheslines from Kyle Phillips, back elbow. Body slam drops him hard. Luka Daniels able to kick out at 2. I'm certainly not the biggest fan of Luka Daniels, but he has quite a bit of resiliency. He can take a beating and keep getting up, unlike someone I know.
Who would be that someone? Yourself?
Kyle Phillips looks for something big. Daniels caught him. Tried again. Daniels catches him once more.
Kyle Phillips is really pale.
Good observation, Scott.
You know, I'm just calling that action right down the middle.
I don't know what we would do without you, except be far more happy.
Have I mentioned I hate Rick Page?
You know what? I agree. I do hate Rick Page.
Maybe I should talk to JJ and get Luka on Apocalypse.
No, I don't think a single faction could handle the annoying, rude, arrogant egos of Luka and Scott.
Probably not, but it's a good idea. I mean, I just wouldn't wish having to work with Rick Page so closely on my worst enemy.
That is very true. Side Russian leg sweep from Luka Daniels. Kick out by Kyle Phillips at the count of 2.
That move isn't actually Russian.
Let me guess, you invented it somewhere that isn't Russian.
It's Yugoslavian.
Jeez. Daniels is in full control of this matchup right now. And Rick Page just slapping Kyle Phillips, the referee, none the wiser to it. You know, I say a lot to you, Scott, and about the Apocalypse, about JJ, about how dirty they are, about how sorry they are.
If this is an apology, you're not off to a great start.
But Rick Page has got to be one of the sorriest, pathetic people I've ever met in my life.
He is very sorry, very pathetic, probably the sorriest and patheticest ever.
Exactly right, Scott. Glad I'm speaking on your language now. Kyle Phillips kicks out at 2.
You're not speaking my language because you're not speaking greatness. You like what I did there? Give me some. Don't leave me hanging. I'm your boss. Give me some daps, bro.
Daniels has a control of the arm. Kyle Phillips trying to work his way back to his feet.
I wish he would just rip it off and start beating the crap out of him with it.
With his own arm?
With his own arm. Then beat the crap out of Rick Page.
If it's Rick Page, I can get behind him. Daniels right back to the arm after the 2 count. Referee D. Byers right on top of the action, calling it right down the middle, something you should learn from, Scott. And Jaden actually, last week especially, Jaden should have learned from that.
What did Jaden do?
Well, check out what Kyle Phillips is doing right now. Big right hands, and he's back in the match. Sent off the ropes. Beautiful power slam.
Huge power slam. Did I do it right?
Call it the prettiest power slam in professional wrestling.
Listen, I've seen about 25,836 different power slams, and they were all more beautiful than that.
Flapjack drops Kyle Phillips face first on the top turnbuckle. And Luka Daniels rolls through.
That was very impressive from Luka Daniels.
Kyle Phillips able to move out of the way of the springboard senton at the last second. Phillips puts Daniels up on his shoulders, but Daniels pokes the referee's eye. And Rick Page with the crutch. Committing highway robbery here. Are you kidding me?
The winner